we're going to go ahead and get Cloud versus Jordan going in just a sec. It will be Socotra once again, and it is going to be an elimination match once again. So it all comes down to this now. If you're ready, Killer B, we'll count down.
Sure. Yeah, let's do it in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, and immediately, or I just heard alarm bells ringing here as we get a tower from Cloud in range of Jordan's TC, I think, or villagers or something.
Yeah, this is right off the bat. You can see this is a nice map generation for Cloud. I would say he's running right at Jordan's TC though. Keep an eye on that scout. Red player is going to run into the TC. Will he lose it? Probably not, but he certainly took a lot of damage there early on.
Yeah, I've actually got Cloud in teal right now because I disabled team colors.
Okay.
Because when I have team colors on and switch between player, it changes the colors over. Or at least,
Gotcha.
well, it was doing that for me earlier, so I just turned it off. If it's a problem later on with visibility, I can switch it back on again. But I've also added food, wood, and gold and stone to the overlay now, so we don't have to switch between players' perspectives so much to see what resources look like. We're slowly getting there, guys. We're taking your suggestions and we're running with it. But Jordan, to me, does not seem to know that you can build towers in the Dark Age. This seems like a big problem, as our blue player is not on stone and is about to be zoned off the front of his base by Cloud's tower, and he's probably thinking, hang on a minute, he's building a tower, how's he doing that? And then he realizes,
Yeah, this is really bad. Cloud's initial tower was a really nice map generation for him. Cloud got a little lucky. His first tower takes away one of Jordan's stones. Cloud's second tower, I believe, is in series with the first, and it is going to take away 2 of Jordan's golds. Jordan has clicked up to feudal, and he plans to do something in the feudal age, but it's not going to include gold or stone because he doesn't control any at the moment. Well, he has 1 stone in the back. My apologies.
I think he's planning on making towers in the feudal age with a super fast upgrade time, but then he realizes, actually, I can make towers in the Dark Age. But the problem is, Cloud's already beaten him to the chase. He doesn't have loom, and he's running back from his left side of his base now, nearly losing a villager there. Fortunately, he will get a tower up by the looks of things on his stone, but Jordan here does not seem aware that these towers could be built so soon here, and Cloud now has a line of towers, a perfectly straight line, in fact, of towers, dividing him and Jordan, and he is in a really strong position already.
Yeah, Cloud's first tower was in a nice spot. He generated nicely, and he's dropped 2 more great towers. Jordan's trying to get up one tower on his stone to keep the dream alive for him. Feudal Age will come in right away. Started with 500 food, so he'll get that in pretty quickly. But it remains to be seen what Jordan is going to do in the Feudal Age. Like you said, he may not have realized that he could build towers in the Dark Age. And there's no barracks. There's nothing really to produce for Jordan. It's just trying to hold on. That feudal upgrade does not really help him at all at this point.
He's lost most of his golds as well because, well, actually, I feel like this tower from Cloud is very, like, his first tower. This was Cloud's first tower. That doesn't feel right, you know, like how that's so far forward away from his base. It's closer to Jordan's TC than it is his, and it covers both of those golds. So that's kind of a very strange tower placement there, or tower spawn, I should say. Now, obviously, Jordan's on the stone. He's going to try and pull this one back. He's building a tower on the front now as well. Going to try and get that one up and reclaim some ground here.
Yeah, if Jordan gets that tower up, it will be at the bottom of the hill. Cloud is getting one up on top of the hill. But Jordan could annoy a few vills, but yeah, he's going to have to go back. There's just no way he can fight uphill against 2 towers at the same time. Jordan's in a whole bunch of trouble here. He did drop a barracks. He is going to add a couple spearmen in. But man, he needs grass prey, I think, at this point.
Oh, my bad. This was actually his first tower on the south. This was his second. Yeah, I thought that was strange. Like that. Yeah, it was this one that was the first. But even still, Jordan here really outnumbered in these tower wars, and he still doesn't have loom, which means that Cloud can come forward and just start villager fighting out here and get away with it. It looks like he'll be able to get his tower up faster than Jordan, and Jordan will have to delete and go back once again. Well, I think he has to commit to this tower now anyway. It's too late. But really, Jordan needs to get that loom, but he has no gold to do it, and this is going to be messy now. Really messy.
Oh, that's a really good point. Jordan with 0 gold and zero ability to take gold at the moment, so he can't afford Loom. It's about as bad of a start and circumstances Jordan could be in, but he's going to keep fighting this one out. We do see Feudal Age coming in for Cloud. Don't think Jordan has lost a villager yet, but still just trying to hold on with a couple defensive towers. Cloud absolutely in the driver's seat in this one.
Yeah, for sure. And he's going to rush down that tower from Jordan there on the right side. And Jordan's going to have to fall back, replace one behind it. And he's just going to be continually losing ground, it feels. He's probably not prepared to deal with something quite this extreme from the outset of the game. You can tell because he went straight to the Feudal Age instead of building a tower initially. And with a map like this, you would expect Jordan, if he was aware that the towers could be built in Dark Age, you'd expect him to try and put one up on the front to secure those 2 gold piles.
Yeah, Cloud looks to be in a very good spot. We saw last game ACCM in a very good spot, and we saw the script kind of flipped with an early Castle Age. This one might be able to go the same route, but Jordan would need a market, doesn't have a gold economy, and at the moment doesn't look like he's going to be much faster than Cloud.
Yeah, well, he should be okay to grab the wood that he needs for a market and such. Like, he is on the wood at the back with the tower there. He does have a tower on the right side to build a lumber camp on the wood out here too. And on the left side, he's still grabbing the stone safely, so more towers can be created for Jordan. But where's the extra stone? The extra stone's on the right side, currently uncontested, and his other stone is being denied. So Jordan, once this stone runs out here, will have to try and find the additional stone. But does he know where it is? No, it's in the fog of war. So for Jordan here, a little bit of trouble as he does build that market at the back, like you say.
Yeah, Jordan's in a tough spot right now. Cloud with 250 food, 66 gold. Jordan has 400 food, but no gold whatsoever. Market is coming up in the back of the economy for Jordan so that he can try to get his way up to the Castle Age. But he's going to need some time. Wheelbarrow on the way for the blue player. Cloud is going to get a blacksmith down and potentially fletching. We'll see if he does that before the castle upgrade or after. But yeah, for the moment, Cloud's in the driver's seat. He certainly hasn't finished Jordan off, but you can just see there's the amount of map that Jordan controls is a really small area, and unfortunately, there's no gold there.
Yep, you're right. And obviously now he's sold something at the market. He'll complete Wheelbarrow and manage to get Loom, and then maybe he'll consider building some more towers. It's just going to be difficult, and he has to really think carefully about where those towers are going to go. He potentially only has 3 towers left in him. He has to be very cautious about where he's going to put them down. Interestingly, I noticed Cloud was taking his elephant on the left side, like a mile away from his TC. I'm very interested to know why he took it over there and didn't bother pulling it in under the town center. But either way, Cloud is in a very strong position. And Cloud, in the first game of the tournament, he played against the Viper. He put up a really good fight there, and he seems to be doing pretty well here as well versus Jordan so far.
Yeah, Cloud should be coming in confident. He played the Viper beautifully. That was a really great match to watch. Notably, Jordan did use the market to get a little gold. He spent that on Loom and fletching. So for now, he's going to continue to fight this one out in the Feudal Age, which is probably somewhat necessary, I suppose. But no Castle Age coming very soon for Jordan. Cloud on the other side is not going up terribly soon either. Villager count is now +6 for Cloud. Interestingly enough.
Yeah, absolutely. He's killing some villagers from Jordan on on the north side, even at the stone. Since fletching came in, Jordan's been having a hard time grabbing stone there, as the tower's been able to get into range of those villas and start picking them off. Jordan needs to take this tower down, really, and he needs to take this tower down. With those 2 towers out of the way, he can take the gold and the stone safely, but it's a tall order, and it's one that may just not happen this game at this rate. He's starting to farm now. He's starting to get that food economy back in shape. Doesn't want to have too much idle time, but it's unavoidable right now, as he just doesn't have enough food to keep villager production going.
Yeah, Cloud is he's feeling very comfortable on this island. I suppose being from Taiwan, he would be comfortable on an island. And in this case, he seems to be ruling the day with towers. Has Jordan trapped And this one really steamrolled from the beginning. Jordan just not knowing, maybe not knowing that he could build a tower. We'll have to ask him later. But for the moment, it is a 9-villager advantage for Cloud, who continues to surround Jordan's TC. On Cloud's side, he's farming as you might normally farm around your town center. On Jordan's side, Jordan's having to use the very back part of the map for farmland, and he's really running out of space there, even to build farms.
Yeah, this farm back here in the corner is very inefficient as well, so it's not even necessarily about how many raw farms they have, it's also considering the efficiency of those farms, and Jordan's farms are certainly a lot less efficient. He is now behind by 9 villagers, and although he does take out that tower from Cloud, it's immediately rebuilt behind. Fortunately, Jordan can still take the stone now without that tower being in range, but Cloud is still denying all the farmland from Jordan, and he's continuing to snowball this game out of control. Now, obviously, I mean, Cloud recognized that he could build towers right at the start of the game. He did his homework, he did his preparation, and he used that knowledge to get an early advantage, and that's what's caused him to snowball this.
Yeah, and at the moment, it is a 9-villager advantage for Cloud. Jordan with not a whole lot in the bank. Cloud, not really either, but he is up to 400 food, and he could go to the Castle Age at some point here. Towers continuing to come down for Cloud. If we look at the miner number, we would see 7 miners for Cloud, and we would see, we'd see, I think, 4 miners for Jordan, and Jordan's got 200 stone left to work with.
Yeah, you're right. He's really getting low there. Currently, Cloud, I think, looking for the Castle Age here. He's got 3 villagers on the gold. He's got lots of farms up. He's doing wheelbarrow. He's thinking, okay, Castle Age coming in. I'll get some mangonels here. I'll take out the town center, and we'll be done with this. So Cloud looking like he's in a great position to go on here into the into round 2 and live to see another day. But obviously, he's got to get to the Castle Age first to pull that one off, and Jordan still has some time. I'm wondering realistically what he can achieve now in the next few minutes. Can he get himself to the Castle Age realistically? I don't think so. He's going to have to sell something to get the gold, and that's going to slow him down even further. His food income is relatively low because of the inefficiency of his farms, and I don't know if he did wheelbarrow. I don't think he did.
I think Jordan did, but I can check the villagers. If I remember right, he did. Cloud's getting a market up now, so keep that in mind. He will have 2 buildings and ready to go to Castle Age. And Cloud is looking a whole lot closer. 800 food, 200 gold in the bank. Jordan still lacking the food, still lacking the gold to click up.
You are correct, and Cloud has now clicked up to the Castle Age, so we're going to see the Siege Workshop, we think, coming down. We might just see a castle like last game, but he doesn't quite have the stone or the stone miners to do that just yet. Either way, the Siege Workshop should be enough, I think, and maybe he'll want to back that up with some military. Right now, he doesn't really have the wood or the stone to do a castle or a... or too many military production buildings, I should say. But yeah, Cloud is in a great position regardless. Stone mining coming in, gold mining coming in, Castle Age coming in, and Jordan very close to clicking up to the Castle Age. I mean, I'm quite impressed with this castle time from Jordan given the circumstance.
Yeah, Jordan will get a stone mine actually on the right side of the map. He will at least have a little more stone to take. Cloud is nearby. He's trying to get a tower down to deny that from Jordan. But I think Jordan actually is going to get his tower up, and he's going to have a little more stone to mine and a little bit of a chance left to try to pull himself back into this one. Notably, Lucy's watching over my shoulder, and she's pumped. Her national pride is going crazy. She wants to see a Taiwanese player making it here. Yeah. So let's see if Cloud can pull this off.
Awesome. Well, Jordan has found the the stone on the southeast, so he does have an opportunity to secure more of the map with more towers here, so that could be something to watch out for. Obviously, Cloud is closing in on the castle. He does have just about enough wood to drop down a siege workshop, but Jordan seems to me like he's clawing it back a little bit. Like, he's starting to take control of more map now. Cloud's kind of let off the pressure with the towers a little bit, and Cloud is currently unable to drop down that siege workshop after all. He did do bowsaw and bodkin arrow, but he's actually going for the castle in the end. Maybe he bought some stone as well there.
Yeah, Cloud will castle drop Jordan's last bastion of hope, this stone mine on the right side. Jordan also will migrate a little further and finally mine the first gold that I think he's mined this entire game. So as you said, Jordan is kind of stabilizing, but this castle from Cloud, I think, is very clutch. I think he's actually putting Jordan in a really, really ugly spot now.
Absolutely. And that castle will be in range, I think, of both of those towers. So he's probably going to be able to push that away from Jordan as well. Jordan, actually, look at this. He's down on the very south side now with a mining camp there. Does Cloud see that? Yeah, he does. He's got so much vision. So yeah, Jordan gonna try and take the gold, and probably won't be able to take it for too long. But he's just so desperate to get some gold from a reliable source now.
Yeah, Jordan continuing to be on life support, but still hasn't been knocked out just yet. I don't know what his long-term plan is. Maybe a king snipe is his only real option. I don't know. He still controls that gold mine to the south, but Cloud's tower is up first. Jordan's tower will finish, but he'll lose a villager and maybe two. Yeah, two villagers in the process.
Maybe three. No. Okay, he's gonna lose. Yeah, two. But Cloud's there with villagers to immediately start taking the tower down. So I don't think Jordan can realistically get on this gold here. Now, interestingly, Cloud has a castle. Do you think he could make some throwing axemen? They have been buffed a little bit in Wallow Kingdoms. Oh, there you go. Throwing axemen coming out. So seems to make sense to me. And certainly would be useful at picking off some stray vills. Obviously, the downside is that they don't have the greatest range. But still, I mean, it's better than nothing, right? And he might even catch some villagers from Jordan running away here.
Yeah, Jordan is trying to get out of dodge. Cloud is wisely going after the lowest HP villager in the group, and she will now go down. So Jordan losing both the stone and the gold. Cloud did a pretty good job there to cut Jordan off in the middle, and he basically made Jordan decide, do I leave these villagers out on this gold and try to keep fighting for it, or do I retreat? Jordan at the moment on 32 vills. Cloud is on 48. Fortified wall coming for Cloud, which is an interesting upgrade. Yeah, for the moment, just one TC for each player.
That is very interesting. Fortified wall? Do you think he's going to try and wall off the whole, like, the middle of the map or something? What do you think the fortified wall's for here? He doesn't have that much.
I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I don't know if he's going to wall Jordan's resources while he can. I don't know what the plan is, but Jordan is castle dropping the middle. So there is actually a little bit of a ray of hope for Jordan after all. He's going to try to win back his front gold piles there.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think he'll do just that. I don't see that castle being denied, so Jordan should be able to take them both down and wrestle back control of that gold. So that's good news for Jordan. Now, Cloud's going for the throwing axeman here, and Jordan's just going to hop in the towers. He's kind of got this sort of Bermuda Triangle out here on the right side. Anything that dares enter will be killed. But yeah, Cloud really not able to do a huge amount with these axemen so far, and Jordan's going to get the towers, the gold back. So maybe there is a ray of hope, like you say, after all. Maybe there is a chance for Jordan to bring this one back.
Yeah, Jordan will get a couple villagers there from Cloud as he retreats, and then he'll start knocking down these towers. As you said, those throwing axes didn't really rock the boat too much for Jordan. I think he's still okay. Still, the clock is ticking. Jordan needs to win back a wood line and a gold pile as soon as possible. And Cloud knows it. Cloud's next tower is just within range of these front two golds. Just enough, just close enough to hit those gold piles and be annoying. So I think Cloud here is still in a good spot, but he's got to think of a way to finish this game because Jordan's not just going to go out quietly.
Oh, he is definitely not going to go down without a fight. He's shown that much so far already. And there you go. Cloud's now doing guard tower. And I think maybe it was a misclick to do fortified wall. But guard tower's coming in now. And I don't know. I'm a bit on the fence with guard towers. He has a lot of towers already. So it's like, you know, why not? But I don't know how much more effective that's really going to be for him. I don't see him really pushing this castle down or really doing a huge amount more now that he has guard tower here.
I like the upgrade here, though, because what else are you going to spend it on, right? Your opponent has this like network of towers. You've got really one part of the map that you need to keep towers up on. Jordan knows it. He's going to drop a tower right in front of Cloud's tower, and he's also there to rush it down. Seems like Jordan's entire half of his economy is here to win this fight, but it's all in. He's got to win it here.
Oh, and he's losing villagers at the back to the Axemen as well. They're being pushed away. Does Jordan have any villagers working right now? Oh, he does. He has a farmer. That's it. One farmer, and Jordan's villagers are idle. So maybe you're right. The guard tower was worth it in the end, as Jordan wasn't able to rush that tower on the hill down. Probably would have been the same story if he did a watchtower behind it anyway, but still, Jordan here, maybe not pulling it back as much as we thought.
Yeah, it's going from bad to worse as Cloud clicks up to the Imperial Age. Jordan on the other side has no resources, but he's not able to click Imp. So obviously he's not able to click Imp. We do have another TC coming down for the Teal player. He's going to keep his villager production going from that second town center. And Jordan just doesn't have a whole lot of hope left. He's got one wood line. He still doesn't control a gold pile, and he's going to give the GG. And we will see Cloud advance and stay alive in this one.
Wow, there you go. There you go. Jordan 23 eliminated. Cloud gonna go forward. Did Lucy do a little jump for joy?
Lucy is absolutely banging around things now. She is pumped over here. We will see how far. I'm a little bit biased, but we'll see how far the Taiwanese player here, Cloud, can go. I'll be cheering for him as we move forward. But unfortunately, my good buddy Jordan is not going to make it through. And it just seems like he may not have known he could build towers in the early game. And that really came back to haunt him. He just lost so much of the front of his base right away.
You're right. Maybe that was the case. It's hard to know for sure. It just certainly looks that way, but I don't think we should discredit Cloud for his victory there, because Jordan should have known that in a sense. You know, it's like if Cloud knew it, why didn't Jordan know it? If that was indeed the case. But yeah, well played by Cloud, and he did play well against Viper in his first game. He gets the win here against Jordan in game number 2, and he will go on in the lower bracket, and we will show you in just a second when I change the scene. We will show you who he'll be facing, and oh, it's not updated actually, and actually we won't even know who he's facing either, because it's whoever is the loser of Viper versus MBL, if I'm not mistaken. So our next game coming up today, we're going to go back now up to the upper bracket, and it's going to be round 2. Still best of ones, because otherwise we would never finish this tournament in a single weekend. It's going to be Doubt versus Tato, followed by Viper versus MBL. And there you go, the bracket's updating there. Thank you, Robo. Hopefully he's not too sleepy. I know it's getting late. And then obviously the lower bracket will be completed after that, I believe. So yeah, Doubt